Hmm. Do you prefer working alone or in a team? I like both, but I think I am more productive when I work by myself in a quiet place. What's your favorite social media platform? I spend way too much time on TikTok, but I find the videos were really funny. Who would you describe your home style? It's pretty minimalist. I don't like having too many things around. It makes me feel cl- creeps. What do you like to do on Sunday afternoon? I usually just relax, maybe go for a walk or prepare everything for the coming week. Do you prefer going to a small concert or a big festival? I prefer small concerts because they feel more personal and you can actually see the artist. Are you a planner or do you prefer to wing it when you travel? I am definitely a planner. I like to know exactly where I am staying and what I am doing. What's your go-to order for food delivery? You can go wrong with sushi or agad or burger. It's my Friday night tradition. What is your favorite game to play when you are in I love it playing hide and seek with my cousins. We used to play for hours. Do you prefer learning by reading or by watching videos? I am a visual learner, so YouTube tutorials are my best friend tool for learning new things. Do you prefer giving gifts or receiving them? I actually love finding the perfect gift for someone. Seeing their reaction is the best part. Do you prefer text messages or voice notes? I am definitely a text person. Voice notes can be a bit overwhelming sometimes. Are you a spontaneous person or do you like to plan everything out? I try to plan the important things, but I love a good spontaneous road trip. Do you like taking lots of photos, or do you prefer to just enjoy the moment? I usually take a few photos for the memory, but then I put my phone away. Are you a heavy sleeper, or do you wake up easily? I am a very light sleeper. Heavy. Even a tiny noise can wake me up. Do you collect anything? I used to collect vinyl records, but now I mostly just collect books and I want to read. Do you prefer cool weather or hot weather? I choose cool weather any day. You can always put on a sweater. If there is some things you wish you were better at, I really wish I could draw well. I have always admired people with artistic talent. Do you enjoy driving or do you prefer behind a passenger? I actually find driving quite relaxing, especially on the highway with some music. What's the first things you notice when you meet someone? I usually notice their smile and their energy. It says a lot about the person. Do you consider yourself a risk taker? Not really. I tend to be more on the cautious side, but I am trying to change it. But I am trying to change that. Do you prefer horror movies or comedies? Definitely comedies. I love it scary cats when I comment horror. What was the first concert you ever went to? My parents took my parents took my TC a book band when I was 10. I still remember that excitement. Are you a kind hunter or do you just buy what you like? I usually wait for sales, but I really love sometimes. I will just get it. Do you like going to the gym or do you prefer exercise outdoors? I prefer exercise outdoors. Run in the park is much better than a treadmill. If you could have any superpower, which one would you choose? I I'd love to be able to teleport. Think of all the time I've saved on commuting. What's your take a shared food at the restaurant? I love it. It's the best way to try a little bit of everything and a minute. Could you live for a week without your smartphone? It would be high challenge, but I think it would be a great way to detox. Do you consider yourself a dog person or a cat person? Nothing beats the smell and feels. Wait, I'm sorry. I am a dog person. True and true. I love their energy and loyalty. Loyalty. Do you prefer physical books or ebooks? Nothing beats the smell and feel of a real book, but ebooks are so much easier for travel. What's the weirdest food you ever tried? I once tried fried insects while traveling. They were surprise scratch. What's your favorite way to celebrate your birthday? I like having a nice dinner with my closest friends and family. Nothing too crazy. Would you say you are a curious person? Definitely. I love learning how things work and discovering new places. Do you prefer listening to podcasts or music while commuting? It depends on my mood, but I usually listen to podcasts to learn something new. What's the number one place on your traveling bucket list? I have always wanted to visit Iceland to see the Northern Lights. What do you like most about your home? My balcony. It's the perfect spot to have a coffee and read a book. What advice would you give to something starting out in your career. Be patient. I never stop learning. Technology change everything so fast. What time do you usually go to bed? I try to bed in bed by 11 p.m., but I often end up staying up later than I should. What was your favorite treat or dessert as a kid? I was obsessed with chocolate ice cream. I could never get enough of it. Are you excited about the future of AI? I think it's fascinating. Although it's a bit scary how fast it's about. What are you up to after this? I'm probably going to grab something to eat and then head home. What's the most important lesson you have learning this year? To be more patient with myself. We are all works in progress. Do you prefer phone calls or text message? I prefer texting for quick things, but I love good phone call for long catch-ups. If you could write a book, what will to be about? Probably a science fiction novel about life on other planets and space. What's the most beautiful place you have ever been to? I visited those Greek Alps last year, and the itinerary was absolutely breathtaking. What's something you could teach someone in 5 minutes? I could teach you how to make perfect omelets or a few basic chords on the guitar. What's your favorite comfort food? Definitely mac and cheese. It's like our hug in a bowl. How do you manage to disconnect from work or studies? I try to leave my phone in another room. I just listen to some vinyl records. Are you anything like the person you imagining be as a kid? In some ways, yes. I still have some signs of humor and love for adventure. Do you prefer handmade gifts or store-bought ones? I love handmade gifts because they feel more personal and thoughtful. What are you most excited about for the future? I am excited to see how technology evolves and hopefully to travel more often.